Oke, streamingnya lancar di sini. Sip toh. Halo semua, jumpa lagi dengan FiziMeds. Sorry teman-teman, suara gue serak anjir dari kemarin. Aduh, gua udah lama nggak live juga ya. Udah lama nggak live dari hari apa ya, Selasa, Rabu, Kamis. Sekarang baru live lagi teman-teman. Oke, kemarin tuh gue sibuk loh sampai tuh suara gue serak begini teman-teman. Man, udah kerasa mendingan gitu. Kayak tiba-tiba drop suara gue. Jadi gue pengen coba full istirahat tuh, tapi sambil itu juga sih upload kayak video ya. Kemarin gue upload video GENSHIN kemarin, tapi yang habis lantai 11 aja, lantai 12 nya belum. It's so hard, apalagi bosnya itu loh di atas 100, gila tanky banget. Pasti bagian keduanya mah gampang anjir. Gue bisa butuh waktu 45 detik doang itu langsung kelar, bintang 3 langsung 10 star. Tapi mau si apa namanya tulpa itu ya keras banget. Oke, gue mau ngapain ya? Kemarin tuh gue dapet Ruan Mei loh. Gua kasih ulasan lagi. Gua lihat dulu nih ke kalian. Ruan Mei sampai setelah jet gua habis. Tinggal 149 di situ. Nah, yang ini gua juga habis. Enggak, 224. Ya bener ya 224. Kemarin ya gua pakai. Kemarin tuh kalau nggak salah gope teman-teman, gope terus gua pakai sekitar 300 ya. Jadi tinggal 224. What the fuck man. Tapi at least tuh dapet ya langsung Ruan Mei teman-teman. Walaupun gua belum bisa dapetin lekonnya itu bagi gue kalau dicocokkan dengan Ruan Mei ya gaming parah anjir. 60% break effect pengguna loh, cocok banget buat Ruan Mei. Udah gitu tambahannya pas dia ulti bisa ningkatin damage seluruh rekan tim, terus poin skill juga. Jika break effect pengguna lebih dari satu sama lebih dari atau sama dengan cepat 50%. Untuk gelombang. Coba bentar. Kan setelah pengguna ada ulti. Iya ada dua kondisi loh, jadi 24% damage rekan tim sama ini nih point skill, tapi kondisinya dia harus sampai 50% dulu teman-teman, harus 150. Ini badas parah sih anjir lah lekonnya gua buat Ruan Mei. Tapi sayang belum saatnya gue dapetin lekonnya. Tiris, setelah jet gue sudah tiris, cuma demi Ruan Mei doang. Oh ya sama energi juga nih, bagus. Setiap gelombang dimulai dapat pulih energi buat rekan tim. Efek dan kemampuannya nggak bisa ditumpuk tapi very well. Tapi seenggaknya Ruan Mei gue udah gua colok pakai lekon mana ya? Dia ada break effect juga namanya Memories of the Past. Cocok sih buat Ruan Mei. Bisa pulih energi juga. Udah supreme position level 5 atau S5 ya di lekon ini. Stressnya belum gue naikin karena masih baru gue dapatkan kemarin. Untuk redeknya ini sudah cakep sih, apalagi yang ini nih. Ya, dua itu doang cakep sih, yang belum, yang sisanya belum gua naikin soalnya masih jelek. Ini anjir, speednya 10 geblek. Speednya 10 terus ini 11,6. Anjir lah kata gua. Oke, buat bisa naik 10 loh speed. Langka loh. Oh ini gua masih pakai speed tapi ada break effect di sini. Ya ini gampang sih nyarinya. Ini ya PR tuh. Sas primerinya itu sama statnya kadang suka nggak sinkron. Oh ya sama ini juga nih masih belum gua. Apa ornamen? Kayaknya gua urusin ini dulu kali ya. Buat Ruan Mei. Ada satu ini juga nih apa? Teman di friendlist Honkai Star. Gua nge-add dia karena statnya sama idolnya anjir kata gua. Mana nih? Gue pengen tunjukin ke kalian loh. Soalnya musuh elit aja langsung mokat loh dalam satu giliran anjir. Ini orang. Dia idolan 6 anjir. What the hell? What the pucak kan? 200%. Break effect Ruan Mei bakal ningkat 1% again. Levelnya udah pasti S5. Dimaksimalin semua. Reliknya break effect dengan tentunya nilai statnya bagus. Lihat aja anjir, speednya ya cepet 56 loh. Break effectnya 267,7%. Dia bisa tembus 400 loh. Nih 400 coy. Gua pernah lihat soalnya di gameplay.
Ready when you are.
Di teknik dulu dia bisa micu elemental skillnya Ruan Mei. Habis itu langsung aja pakai ini dulu tekniknya Silver Wolf kalau ada ya. Kalau kalian punya Silver Wolf itu bisa diterapkan. Halo Cokis Bel. Cokis Bel. Mana nih Ruan Mei? Anjir kata gua. Break effectnya coba. 387 ini belum ya, belum 400. Gua pernah lihat 400 di sini. Kata gua anjir parah loh.
Don't mess with me.
Oh kacau.
This combat needs optimize.
Apalagi musuh elitnya anjir. Nah kan gua udah micu itu ya break effect ya teman-teman. Ini lihat nih. Belum. Kok belum sih? Kemarin gua nemu 400 loh.
I'll free you from your chains.
Ini langsung mokat nih.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
173. Nah, 173. Ya ampun. Niatnya mau simulasi universe dulu kayaknya deh bang. Soalnya gua juga belum nge-quest juga nih. Questnya di quest Ruan Mei itu. Di mana Space Station Herta ya. Itu gua belum kelar.
Nice. Let's do it
Udah
again
gitu ada
when
event
you're
juga ya
leveled
kan. Lumayan setelah jetnya. What the pucak oi. Ruan Mei. Really? 173 langsung mokat tuh musuh elit. Ya ampun. Itu gua udah 220 ya. Bentar. Ruan Mei gue tuh bisa pakai ornamen Talia sih kalau speed gua di atas cepet 50. Lumayan juga buat ningkatin break effect. Tapi rata-rata ada pakai Penakoni ya. Penakoni, Talia. Jadi di ornamennya itu. Kok bisa naikin apa dong sih? Ini gua banyak banget hijaunya. Beda sama game sebelah saudaranya itu. Itu gua sedikit soal. Oke, Ascen dulu.
Research is progressing at astronomical speeds.
Naikin lah pakai biru-biru ya kan. Force close meneh monitor gue. Ngoeng tambah otomatis. Gila suara gua anjay. Oh, efek hit rate ini apa ya? Kalau di game turn based kayak gini tuh dia identik sama penerapan debuff bang. Jadi kayak misalnya nih si Wo ya, di Silver Wolf, dia tuh bisa terapin debuff. Mana ya nih? Jadi efek hit rate itu dia fungsinya buat nerapin debuff lebih ampuh lah istilahnya. Jadi nggak kena efek crash gitu atau nggak ditangkis lah ibaratnya gitu. Semakin tinggi nilai ampuhnya, dia semakin bisa ngenerapin debuffnya, jadi lebih ampuh lah gitu, kurang lebih sih. Jadi mungkin bisa ngalahin efek crashnya juga gitu. Itu kalau efek hit rate. Biasanya tuh identik sama kayak tim Kafka sih, tim Kafka Dot ya kan. Ada Kafka, Sampo, terus siapa lagi tuh, Silver Wolf tadi, sama Queen Event kayak gitu. Saya tuh mau farming relic loh. Sebentar, kalau gua tes dia di mana ya? Bos. Tapi bosnya itu coba yang mana sih, apa Winter? Oh, salah map gue. Kalau jadi Lost Six, nah ini nih. Gue mau coba tes Ruan Mei di sini deh. Penasaran gue. Bisa ngalahin bos kayak gini nggak ya? Di kokoli ya. Kalau break effect itu weakness-nya. Jadi weakness break-nya itu kayak tambahan damage bonusnya bang. Makin tinggi nilai break effect-nya, maka itu apa? Weakness break-nya bakal jadi lebih gede tadi damage-nya. Kayak tadi tuh. Damage-nya gede parah bang. Break effect-nya. Break effect-nya Ruan Mei kan tadi kan 300-an ya. Terus pas udah micu weakness break-nya nih, nilainya tinggi parah. Bisa 170-an. Geble. Kata gua fucek anjir. Break effect segitu langka bet. Cuman Ruan Mei doang yang bisa nyentuh break effect 300. Gua pernah lihat 400 nggak bohong loh. Cuman kondisinya apa gitu. Kayaknya ada kondisi blessing-nya deh. Blessings break effect gitu. Gua mau coba pakai tim quantum. Penasaran gue. Oh iya nggak apa-apa bang, gue juga masih baru ini siapa, masih nalar-nalar lah kalau Honkai Starel, masih belum terlalu hatam juga. Oh iya nggak bisa tadi. Dienchant pas mode roaming. Eternal.
What a headache. More enemies. Time for a fun.
Nice.
This is double speed.
Gak bisa nih untuk break effect-nya.
Existence is unity.
Ready to be to travel far. You will not take away our hope. Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Ya elah.
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oke, respen meningkat.
What a headache.
Berapa nih nilai break effect-nya nih? Bahkan gua cepet.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
427.
Can I have fun?
Oh yo first, really? Ya ampun.
Time for fun.
Itu damage 400 bisa buat kayak nyicil motor, cok. Main Honkai lebih enak auto apa manual, tergantung ya. Kalau misalnya abang mau farming relic bisa di mode auto nggak apa-apa bang, biar nggak capek-capek ngeklik ya kan. Kayak gitu sih.
There's more to life.
Kalau gue lebih suka mode manual aja biar kayak lebih aktif lah gue. Biasa gue kalau mode auto biasa pas main ini aja sih relik, nyari relik.
Commencing research.
Power translates into hope.
Lagu ini copyright tahu.
That needs
Pas gue
optimized.
buru-buru ini
This is double speed.
habisin.
Time for a plan.
Coba kau pakai ini, penasaran lo? Oh enggak ngaruh ke sini soalnya. Twing.
An insight.
1%. Nah, mati anjir. Iya gue lupa ada ultinya tadi. Ultimate-nya Ruan Mei. Kalau nggak salah di ultimate-nya Ruan Mei tuh gue bisa ngasih efek tertunda lagi ke musuh. Tapi kondisinya harus break efek dulu dia. Ya ampun Ruan Mei. E6-nya Ruan Mei tuh badas parah juga sih emang ya. Gua salut banget sama Sultan di luar sana yang dapat E6 Ruan Mei. Asli. Coba di sini. Di bos siapa tuh namanya? Ini nih di Xiandol Wolfu. Siapa yang nama? Lupa gue. Ventilia. Ventilia nih. Pakai tim quantum gue. Sorry ya kalau suara gue masih serak-serak basah gitu teman-teman. Sumpah gue lagi nggak enak badan juga soalnya. Ini aja baru mendingan loh. Kondisi tubuh gue udah 3 hari gue nggak live. Hari Senin kemarin masih nge-live gue. Bronnya jadi useless dong. Enggak, bronnya masih bisa dipakai teman-teman. Mungkin bisa dipakai di timnya lain kayak apa ya, Kafka bisa, atau mungkin kayak buat Jingyu atau Sela lagi bro, yang bagi kalian belum ada Ruan Mei bisa pakai bronnya dulu kalau ada ya. Kayak gitu teman-teman. Kemarin soalnya ada yang nanya gitu. Dia bimbang ya kan bronnya atau Ruan Mei gitu. Dua-duanya bagus sih bagi gue. Masing-masing ada potensinya, masing-masing ada potensinya sendiri. Ada karakter gratis. Iya, katanya Dr. Rersio bang. Namanya Dr. Rersio. Dia pet imaginary. Ya, dia pet imaginary. Tipe serangannya imaginary. Pakai pet hunt. Nanti katanya pas di 2.0 apa kalau nggak salah.
Time for a plan.
Ice.
Next. Existence is unity. Commencing
Dia lengkap ya. Ada nihility, ada abundance, sama harmony. Ini di PS-nya.
Don't mess with me. Time for a plan.
Oke.
This is double speed.
Dapatkah? Oh
From
enggak.
your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. To travel far. It is new. What a headache.
200.000, 200.000.
Value, I suppose. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Kalau respen gue masih belum paham tahu respennya apa gitu. Kalau pen gue belum tahu juga nih pen ini apa. Kalau dari kata depannya penetrasi gitu ya.
Time for a buzz.
Ice
Don't mess with
again.
me. Commencing research. Time for a buzz.
Oh.
This is double speed. There's more to life. Existence is unity.
Ih, mokat.
I'm inside.
Bentar, ada strateginya nih. Bunuh dulu deh gue. Gue lupa ingat strategi lawan Pentilia. Nggak bisa. Ruan Mei-nya harus tetap alive. Harus tetap hidup dia.
Trickier to crack.
Dia aja belum ini dong.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed. What a headache.
Basic dulu deh.
Value as eternal.
Life finds a way.
Oke.
Deep breath. Good as new. Enjoy yourself. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Gila anjir.
Commencing research to travel far. More ant. Time for a buzz. There's more to life.
Every petal in life's all will be swept away by the wind.
Existence is unity. Who's next? This combat needs optimizing.
Mokat nih.
This is double speed.
Mokat bener mokat.
Deep breath.
So this is
Don't
the
mess with
warmth
me.
of life.
Time for a buzz. What a headache.
Ice.
Who's next?
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Eternal.
Every petal in all will be swept away by the wind.
Eternal.
Here, try this. Good as new. To travel far. Good as new.
Kapan gua dapet quantum di sini?
Time for a buzz.
Anjir.
There's more to life. Specimen sighted. Deep breath. Don't mess with me.
Belum.
This combat needs optimize. This is double speed.
Mokat.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Who's next? Time for a buzz. Commencing research. What a headache.
Nah, full semua nih.
Dare you?
Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
You're wasting my time.
More enemies.
Dapat ice kah? Nope.
This is double speed. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
langsung mokat ih. Ya ampun. Bos saja bisa langsung mokat, ya ampun. Totality. Aduh. Fix ini gua harus buat Ruan Mei nih, mumpung gua ada karakternya. Walaupun belum dapat idol sama lekon signaturnya. It's okay. Kita coba quest dulu ya teman-teman. Quest ini di Space Station Herta. Soalnya biar bisa buka bos baru ya, bos Echo of itu apa yang di Space Station Herta. Bentar. Dari sini dulu kayaknya. Follow. Ruan Mei lagi ada di stasiun. Ini society number 81, nomor 81. Belum. Gua pikir Scrabble ini loh bakal jadi apa playable yang duluan gitu. Soalnya dia pernah muncul di story-nya Silver Wolf kalau nggak salah. Tunjukkan asomat bla bla bla. Oke. Ini quest Trailblazer selanjutnya teman-teman. Kita beralih ke Space Station Herta. Aduh, serak-serak gue.
Ruan Mei. A name that's both new and familiar.
Familiar tentu. Kita pernah mendengarnya di simulasi
I
universe
thought
Ruan Mei
number
ini.
4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
Asta Herta.
Of course, this is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ruan Mei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ruan Mei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Apa aku bisa bertemu dengan Ruan Mei?
Of
Tentu.
course, go find her yourself. She borrowed the phase flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ruan Mei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Ekologi itu ilmu kehidupan teman-teman.
She
Tentang
just
makhluk
wanted
hidup.
somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ruan Mei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway,
Seperti-
what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Man jadi.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can...
Kita bisa cari ke sana katanya. Jangan sampai tersebar. Quest belajar dimulai saat bintang-bintang terus bersinar.
Miss Ruan Mei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's...
Oh, sama ya dialognya kayak yang tadi. Kita ke mana ini?
There's someone next to the railway platform.
Supply zone.
Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Oh. Aduh serak suara.
Hello.
Gemoy.
I hope I didn't startle you.
Ruan Mei-nya. Wow.
This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens. Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
Stephen Lloyd.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
Tentang mentidahi kehidupan.
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
Pas yang dipikirkan, diucapnya beda anjir.
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've entered to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Then I'll grant you even greater rewards. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be. The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past. Yes, my mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
Polar, untuk.
Time to log off. Head back.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that. I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here.
I'll solve the space station's problems. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Wow.
Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a... is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
There's so many people. This seems
Iya,
to be the
banyak.
place.
Ruan Mei, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame Herta do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Ruan Mei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
Ini lebih kayak ceritanya ke Ruan Mei ya, pada bahas Ruan Mei semua soalnya.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ruan Mei's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ruan Mei. Oh, let me tell you something. Mr. Screwthum's followers are all very logical, but they're just awaiting the arrival of the mechanical aristocracy. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ruan Mei has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
I heard Madame Ruan Mei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ruan Mei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard. And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ruan Mei makes different expressions when nurturing life. Yikes! Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Best flame. Dan ini apa pula? Silakan semprot graffiti di area target. Oh. Disuruh semprot hati kita. Tapi ya ada tandanya kan ya. Atau enggak juga, Mas? Itu kah Tarkeju? Ciptanya Ruan Mei. Ada dua ya, yang ini Best Flame sama ini.
So
Tarkeju.
this is the little life form Ruan Mei made?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses.
Wow.
That was way too risky.
Dia bisa nyerapin suaranya Trailblazer.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ruan Mei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ruan Mei recognize me as a
Halo,
masterpiece?
Goyas. Oke, udah tadi semprot di lantai.
Molten cheese tart says Madame Ruan Mei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ruan Mei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
Aku suka dodol kacang.
Oh, get lost and get as far away from here as you can. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ruan Mei's recognition and have been working so hard.
Kamu suka rasa dari Tarkejo?
You need to call it the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite Molten Cheese Tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ruan Mei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love.
Love?
Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Agree. Kita ngobrol sama Tarkejo, ciptanya Ruan Mei. Are you serious?
mess with me. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Who's next? Specimen sexy. We shall take back what we lost.
Ini toilet kan? Toilet di Space Station Herta. Tempat duduk toilet. Gemoy ya, kayak slime. Slime yang di Genshin. Oke, aktifkan portal teleport dengan lembut. A message from Ruan Mei. Berasa baru. Oke, kita ke Space Station, Space Station, Emosi Universe kayaknya, Herta Office. Yaps.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Kenapa harus sama?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Hi, Ruan Mei. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, madam.
Scrabble.
Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herta, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time.
Dari jaringan.
Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruan Mei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask her to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course. You brought her in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ruan Mei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
Kayaknya pernah deh.
The simulated universe is my home. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruan Mei?
I probably will. Records indicate she likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Oh. Okay.
It appears I was overthinking things.
Bentar, kok bisa
Impulsive
bicara sama
behavior is pretty
Herta?
characteristic.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Depends on who they are.
Tergantung siapa orangnya.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation, knowledge flows within it. I will stay for a while longer. Lady Asta has recently expressed concerns regarding disturbances on the space station. Conclusion, extended observation is necessary.
Observasi yang lebih luas tentu dan bisa menyelidiki gangguannya yang ada di Space Station Herta.
Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done. I was simply being overly cautious. It is a habit of mine. Apologies. There are some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public. And now my headache is stored there.
Oh.
There's much you don't know about the space station, and even more about Herta. But there is some information I can give you. That place is also used to welcome non-humanoid visitors, and has a shuttle that connects to outer space. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there's a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Ruan Mei balik lagi ke sini. Rapat Genius Society. Oke, naik ke lantai berapa ini?
What would a sealed zone look like?
Kita ke bawah itu ya? Ke bawah. Oh, gelap. Gila, vibe-nya vibe kayak horor gitu. Oh, oke. Apa namanya ini? Ruangan ini entahlah. Oh, seclusion zone. Alright, seclusion zone. Ini area baru kita teman-teman di 1.6. Ada berapa chest? Ada 11. Ada trotter 1. Oke. Di lantai berapa itu? 3. Oh, kita di lantai 3 dan bisa ke bawah lagi, men. Halo Muhammad Julkornain. Explore dulu nggak sih sebentar aja area ini, map barunya. Kampung. Oh, ini satu nih.
Wow, what an amazingly ordinary find.
Halo, Kaslana. Ada robot kecil, nggak bisa.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz. Service staff, inorganic life forms.
Honkai MP3 bagus juga sih bang gamenya. tiga game itu bagi gua bagus. Cuman karena size aja sih kayaknya gua lebih ke Genshin sama Honkai Star Rail.
Permission status. Madam Ruan Mei. Permissions granted. Madam Herta. Fine. As
Di
long
Honkai
as it keeps her
MP3
happy.
itu
Buzz.
dia apa ya? Belum ada voice actor Englishnya sih paling. Tapi waifunya mantep banget.
Buzz. I am a twin of the rice frying robot.
Itu
I am
game
the
yang
leftover rice
pernah gue
frying
mainin juga kok,
robot.
Honkai MP3.
Buzz. Maintain zone operation. Job of inorganic life forms. Buzz.
Cuman begitu perkembangan gamenya semakin tinggi juga
Welcome.
size-nya.
Buzz. Visitor. How can I help?
Jadi game gua yang di Hoyoverse cuman ada Genshin sama Honkai Star Rail. Tiga gamenya bagus sih, tapi gua nggak bisa ngasih nilai jelek-jelek juga karena setiap gamenya memang ada kekurangan sama kelebihannya masing-masing aja.
Fry leftover rice. Buzz.
Punya potensinya masing-masing.
Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Welcome. Visitor. What do you need? Buzz.
Ini bus
Conclusion.
terus loh.
You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open.
Ada-ada aja robot nasi goreng sisa. What the food check, man?
Assessment. Seeking directions. Buzz. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Oke. Kok bisa ke belakang? Enggak. Iya bisa ke sini. Lanjut dulu deh ke misi. Ke bawah ini, ke lantai 2 kayaknya. Tadi ada lantai 3. Kan. Bagus tapi kok 3 game itu nggak bohong lah. Honkai Impact, GENSHIN Impact sama Honkai Star bagus. Oh. Gua kadang kalau bosan juga pindah ke ini voice Japanese juga bang kadang-kadang. Luas juga ya areanya. Nggak bisa. Wow. Jadi ingat game Dead Space gue. Tempat ruangan kayak gini. Kalau lebih gelap lagi bisa horor kali ya. Dokumen. Jarang baca dokumen gue. Okay.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess 2 sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Gua pikir logo Steam loh. Iniannya backgroundnya biru gitu, sama logonya putih gini, cuma beda bentuk aja. Logo Steam. Ke bawah again, ke bawah lagi. Oh. Aduh, terlalu ngezoom. Salah. Meninggalkan zona aman. Weh.
100% break.
Sudah gua duga, men. Itu ada musuh loh.
Can I have fun this time? Time for fun.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Juar. Musuhnya Swarm.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Swarmnya nerapin di buff win. Udah gitu ngeduplikat. Iya, makasih Muhammad Julkormain. Nah, ini ada lagi nih. Harus gua toel dulu nih. Toel. Kena lu. Tapi setahu gue, kok gue jadi kayak ya nih questnya Danhang kok nggak salah kayak gini juga musuh. Bisa ngebling gitu.
There's always a weakness.
Aduh.
Lend me your strength.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Perfect. To travel far.
Tuh dia ngeselinnya begitu. Duplikasi. Ini baru kan musuh.
Next.
Aduh.
I'll end your misery.
Lend me your strength.
Twing. Dia ini nyerang gak sih? Nyerang. Dia ngadepnya ke sana soalnya. Ngadepnya ke depan.
Show your courage. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Level berapa? Iya. 81.
A sharp scythe needs targets.
Ditoel dulu baru teknik Q.
I think something bit me.
Dan lucunya dia nyerang loh. Padahal si Wolf gue cepet 50 speednya.
So you are afraid of me.
There's always a weakness.
No way.
Lend me your strength. What a headache. I'll end your misery. Deep breath. Good as new. Don't mess with me.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
GG juga, ruangan kayak gini musuh-musuhnya swarm. Udah kayak lawan alien.
Never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Oh.
You're here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Iya, ada si Tarkeju. Oke. Ini baru nggak sih musuh yang ini nih? Namanya Gnosting.
Show your courage.
85. Hajar. Dih.
100% quick.
Ngapain ke situ lagi? Teknik Q-nya.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. This combat needs This is double speed. Time for a fun. So you are afraid of me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. Who's next? There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Time for a buzz. Specimen sighted. I'll end your misery. What a headache. I'll free you from your chain. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Time for a buzz. This is double speed. There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength. Commencing research. Deep breath. Good as new. Who's next?
Push.
Don't mess with me.
Intinya teman-teman, kalau game Honkai itu mau Honkai Impact 3, mau GENSHIN Impact atau Honkai Stereo, kayaknya kalau misalnya mau main 3 game sekaligus, 3 game sekaligus monggo. Gua nggak ada masalah juga sama 3 game itu. Sebenarnya emang gamenya bagus tau. Oh ya pas tuh ngebikin games kayak GENSHIN Impact, Honkai Impact sama Tara ini tuh nggak ada obat grafiknya, cakep banget. Gua nggak bisa ngasih nilai jelek juga coy. Intinya punya potensinya masing-masing lah.
Is that it? Stingy.
Sisanya tinggal kalian tentuin aja mau kayak gimana. Dia pas depan pintu. Nggak bisa coy.
To travel far away. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Good.
What a headache. Can I help? More enemies. Lend me your strength. Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Oh, ini buat buka pintu yang tadi. Mau cari suara dulu kita. Di atas kah?
This is the headache Ruan Mei mentioned?
Ruan Mei suka kucing kayaknya ini.
It's just a different flavor.
Dodol kacang.
I'm not one of Ruan Mei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy. Ruan Mei. Why? Why am I a failure? What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Dia nyanyi dong. Ada puzzle itu. What the fuck?
The final days that member number 23 Yacha spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is... Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia, but that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned? Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ruan Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Kau buka sendiri.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Iya, itu di atas. Pembuka itu. Karena menyedihkan sayur dan juga yang buat terjat. Memang beberapa di dunia mungkin ada yang gak suka sayur sih memang. Ada sayur itu bagus buat tubuh. Kayak Popeye makan bayam menjadi kuat dia. Emang betul sih. Kan sayur itu emang kuat. Lumayan juga buat metabolisme tubuh. not yet. Oh, kebuka sendiri.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ruan Mei has permissions. Please submit your ID. Buzz. Permissions granted. But select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service. This function has been damaged. Buzz.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator.
Emanator.
I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Tazirond. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work, as well as find a fitting assistant.
Permission granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. Check visitor records. 2. Open incubator entrance. Madame Ruan Mei. Buzz. Alien species. Buzz.
Yes.
Man with plaster head. Buzz.
Seems like there's something new.
Something new dan juga bos baru.
Buzz.
That sound's coming from above.
It's
More enemies. This combat needs up to... This is double speed. Time for a fun.
So you are afraid of me.
Come on, I want to try something out.
ada banget. Paket.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Duar.
I'll end your misery.
This battle is unavoidable. Perfect. Here, try this! Goodness me.
Don't mess with me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Ooh, pas.
To travel.
Wah, gila ini swap.
Time for a fun. Next, there's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Aduh, salah.
More enemies. Time for fun.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Commencing research.
Gila. Ada kayak apa tuh? Cairan di bawah di lantai. Lantai 2. Bosnya di lantai 1.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. You took the bait. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I'll end your misery. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next?
Here, try this. Resistance.
Don't mess with me.
Dum.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Ke atas. Lantai 3 lagi ya. Lantai 3.
Is that it? Stingy chest.
Huh? There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Oh, ini Dr. Rachel.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ruan Mei's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication. Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ruan Mei's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Hilang lagi dia. Ini kayaknya ke lantai 1 deh. Oke. Otomatis jalan dong.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Makanya luas amat ini stasiun. Look at this. Ruangannya gila anjir. Besar banget gitu. Kayak habis dirusakin. Lendir. Yang bener aja itu. Waduh. Langsung nyerang dia.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Emanator propagation. Hebat. Win. Wow. Kamu kemampuannya apa aja ya? Bentar. Replika dari emanator propagation yang dikembangkan oleh Ruan Mei yang muncul sementara ke dunia ini dengan wujudnya tidak sempurna. Wujud aslinya adalah serangga raksasa yang mewarisi rahang imperator. Makhluk langit dan menjadikan binatang-binatang yang hancur sebagai sarang untuk pembiak. Ini matanya nih. Kuantum rekan timnya ditargetkan. Nasty. Dia summon juga, woi. Ini blast. Terus ini karena seru dulu dia. Oke.
Lend me your strength to travel far away. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me.
Dia level berapa? 61.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Specimen sighted. Time for a fun. What a headache. Who's next? You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me.
Multiply.
What a headache. This combat needs
Sakit
optimizing.
sekali.
This is double speed. Specimen sighted. Here, try this. Good as new. There's the fleet. Don't mess with me.
Sumpah, ini sakit parah loh.
Can I have fun this time? What a headache.
Sakit banget, Cok.
Time for fun. This is double speed. Don't mess with me. To travel far. What a headache. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. More I think something biggie. I'll end your misery.
Hebat, Cok. Gua harus micu weakness breaknya itu, men, biar multiply-nya tuh kehapus. Alamak.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Who's next? Don't mess with me.
Ih, hebat lu.
Travel far.
Gila ya, sumpah. Restart dulu nggak sih? Apa-apaan anjir itu, sumpah. Mana nggak dikasih kuantum lagi? Dikasihnya bui. Alah alah. Damage blastnya sakit banget.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. This combat needs up. This is double speed. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Here, try this! Can I have fun this time? You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Specimen sighted. Deeper! This move. Don't mess with me. Who's next? More enemies. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Can I have fun this? Here, try this! I'll end your misery.
It'll destroy the space station.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. Who's next? This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a fun. Commencing research. You'll pay for this.
Aduh gawat cok. Coba wolf ya.
Lend me your strength.
Karena ini pasti mati nih.
I'll end your misery.
Aduh gimana ya? Mau dapat gue witness breaknya itu. Lanjut. Gila baru pes. Baru ini aja lo udah mokat gila.
Don't mess with me. Who's next? Specimen sighted.
Alah alah.
Deeper. To travel. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Ini ngeselin juga loh.
Don't mess with me.
Ya ampun. Serangan sakit parah, ya ampun.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We must. I'll free from your chain. Disappear among the sea of
Anjir,
butterflies.
ini beneran
Illusions of the past.
gua ngulang lagi kayaknya dah. Ya ampun. Nggak bakal lanjut cok kalau gua belum bisa kalahin ini monster. Ya habis lagi tau gitu gua suren aja ya.
Time for a buzz. What a headache. Who's next? Specimen sight, deep breath. Resistance, don't mess with me. Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength. Commencing research. Here, try this. More enemies. This battle is unavoidable. What a headache. Who's next? Deep breath. Hey, can I have fun this time? To travel. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Don't mess with me. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. What a headache. Specimen sight. Here, try this. Good as new. We enter the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Don't mess with me. Commencing research. Deep breath. Resistance is timeless.
Itu gawat men.
Who's next? Time for a buzz.
Hebat.
Troubles. Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery. Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. I'll end your misery. I think something bit me. What a headache. Time for a buzz.
It'll destroy the space station.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Commencing to travel. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. More enemies.
your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Who's next? You'll pay for this. Time for a fun. This is double speed. Specimen sighted. Deep breath. With this move.
Don't mess with me.
Can I have fun this time?
Udah mati nih bro-nya.
We must commencing research. To travel far away. To this move.
Mana dapat dihapus.
Time for fun.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache.
This combat needs up. This is double speed. Stop bleeding.
So you are afraid of me.
More enemies.
Ya ampun, ya ampun, ya ampun, ya ampun, ya ampun, ya ampun. Ini bos kalau nggak gua selesaiin gua nggak tahu jalan ceritanya, cok. Ya.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Stop the bleeding.
Serangannya mematikan.
Lend me your strength.
Lawak.
This battle is unavoidable.
Lend me your strength.
Can I have fun this time? This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Here, try this. This move to travel far.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Commencing research.
Deeper.
Assistance is timely. You'll pay for this.
Aduh mokat.
I'll end your misery.
Berapa kali gua ya? 1, 2, 3, 4. Udah 4 aja. Udah kelar ya Allah. Ayolah, ini pasti ada strateginya lah.
Propagation clone? How can that be?
Ya awal tuh kok udah dapat win. Ada tim ini lagi sih gua kuantum. Fox One lah minimal. Bangga sih kue itu masih belum dibuat tapi sial.
This battle is unavoidable. Specimen sighted. Here, try this. Time for fun. What a headache. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. Commencing research. Here, try this. Distance is tiny. There's the police. More enemies. To travel far. Good as new. Don't mess with me. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them. Can I have fun? Time for fun. This is double speed. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. What a headache. This battle is unavoidable. Deep breath. Lend me your strength. What a headache. Perfect. Here, try this. Don't mess with me. Who's next? More enemies.
It'll destroy the space station.
To guard and defend, crush them. This combat needs up. This is double speed. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Specimen sighted. Deep breath. Resistance is timely. To travel far. Good as new. Time for fun. You'll pay for this. This combat needs up. This is double speed. Commencing research. Here, try this. Good as new. Gotta stop the bleeding. To travel far. Good as new. This battle is unavoidable. Can I have fun this time? This combat needs up to... This is double speed. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Deep breath. You'll pay for this. What a headache. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Specimen sighted. Here, try this. Distance is timely. Lend me your strength. Don't mess with me. More enemies. This combat needs up. This is double speed. Only a scratch. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Akhirnya.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ruan Mei.
Jadi Ruan Mei itu adalah makhluk apa? Anjir lah, gua sampai 5 kali nyoba loh.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator. Exactly as predicted. 56 seconds on the dot. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would personally step in to confront it. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing.
Gua pilih yang ini ya, teman-teman.
I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I promise I will, Miss Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, Upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
Nata berdua. Creation Ruan Mei. Kebingungan orang awam. Naon iya. Oke. Si Emanator itu ciptanya Ruan Mei berarti ya, yang nyiptain replika Swarm itu teman-teman. Dan kalau boleh berargumen, boleh komen, monsternya badas parah damage-nya. Gila, strateginya harus gua perhitungkan matang-matang itu loh, gimana cara bikin weakness break-nya dia ya kan, biar weakness break-nya itu bisa micu teman-temannya atau anak-anaknya itu teman-teman. Anjir lah, gua sampai belibetan mau ngomongnya loh, saking tuh monster susah bagi gue, sampai 5 kali gila. Sudahlah, tapi seru sih emang, ada obat tuh monster. Gua tinggal ikuti lagi nih mahkota Pananda kalian ke part 2 ya teman-teman. Bentar gue cek dulu berapa jam gue live. Oke lah. Paling untuk story yang story belajar kedua ini gue sambungkan di next video berikutnya teman-teman ya. Oke, si Ruan Mei-nya mau pergi dari stasiun luar angkasa, terus astanya. Oke, kita sebagai tahu asta. Ya paling untuk quest Trailblazer-nya gua coba sambungkan di video berikutnya aja ya. Gua mau break dulu. Soalnya udah mau maghrib juga ini. Mau prepare mau mandi juga ya, mau sholat maghrib. Tapi makasih buat kalian semua ya udah subrek, like, dislike, komentar dan share. Dan mohon maaf teman-teman kalau suara gua masih serak. Gua baru fase pemulihan di sini ya kan. Udah 3 hari gua nggak nge-live, dan ya makasih juga buat kalian yang udah support. Kita ketemu lagi di video berikutnya. Gua FiziMeds pamit dulu. Bye, see you next time. Aduh, bahkan buat open di closing aja nada gua masih serak, nggak bisa lancar.